welcome back to Regina's World. It has been a minute since I had a sit down video or story time. It has been a minute. If you hear my air conditioner go on and off, just try to ignore that because it is my air conditioner. But yes, it has been a minute since I have done a story time. I have been so busy with work and life. I have been putting a lot of, well, not a lot of time into my channel, but I've been keeping videos pumping out, but I haven't been able to really sit down and talk to you guys for a minute. So this story time is not going to be a long one. It's just one that I can relate, or I can have my girls to relate. If you're wondering why is she wearing her wedding ring, I saw her today and felt like wearing it. That was into that. But yes, I'm still going through a divorce. But yeah, so this video is like, it's kind of like a time like I had a one night stand. So this is kind of a one night stand video, but it's going to have a lot of depths to it. So I don't know what I'm going to title this yet. Maybe that's what I'm going to title it, one night stand, whatever. But it's not just technically about the one night stand, but I'm sure exactly what I'm going to say. My girls will be able to relate to the story. So if you are just interested in hearing what I have to say, give this a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and a thumbs up. Share this video if you care, and we're finna get right into this video. Okay. Do not worry if you say, oh, she is kind of greasy. Yes, I had to put a lot of Vaseline on my face, number one, because I am out of psoriasis cream and I'm having a serious breakout on my face, and that's the only way to keep my face from hurting right now because I'm out of cream. But I'm gonna get into the story. This is a story that I kind of forgot about. I really did. I just kind of forgot about, and it just popped into my head the other day, so I thought I should put it on video. So I've had plenty of one night stands over my lifetime. I was the queen of one night stands, frankly, because I was with my husband for so long, and we had a long distance relationship for so long that I never really got attached to anybody. And I always know how, maybe that's a Capricorn thing, but we are very good at separating our emotions from sex. So we can sleep with somebody today and not feel a goddamn thing if we don't want to. Like we can really cut that off and feel nothing. That's why we're good cheaters, because we don't get attached like that. So this particular guy in general that I'm speaking of, I had met him, I want to say it was last year. It was like right at the time after I separated from my husband. Sometime last year, September, October, or something like that. Maybe it was September. And he came over. Like he was asking to come over. He was asking to come over that day, and I happened to be off that day. I think I was off, or I was off. Yeah, I think I was off that day. And when he called me, I was actually at the Walmart. Oh, it actually had to be around Christmas time. Was it around Christmas? Because I was at Walmart buying something. So, either way, I remember buying stuff for Christmas trees and all that stuff. So it had to be around the holidays. So it was either in November it had to be probably in November, because that's when I actually started buying for Christmas, in November. So whatever. Between the months of October and December is when he came over. I had no real intentions on sleeping with the man. Like, I did not have any intentions on sleeping with him at all. And it was just one of those things, when you come over, guys, you guys got to stop this. Like, if we do not give you insinuations that we want to have sex, why do you guys force it? Like, or kind of coerce us, or try to change our minds, or make us do something that we really don't want to do. And then we're girls, and we're, you guys are men, and we're by ourselves. So sometimes girls are, really way smaller than me, and they probably feel intimidated by a man in his size, because he was kind of a tall, muscular kind of guy. So his size can overpower a smaller girl. Hell, they probably can overpower me if he's strong enough. And I'm not a small girl, but he could overpower me if he's strong enough. Eddie's smaller than me physically, but he can overpower me too because he still have man strength. I'm like, um, so he kept insinuating that he wanted to have sex. Like he really want to have sex. He want to have sex. He want to have sex. And at first I was like, okay, you don't want to have sex. And somehow he kind of made it my issue, like it was my thing. I'm supposed to be, if he's going to be with me, why can't he have sex now? Blah, 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 blah. The only thing that I'm thinking of, I don't want to have sex with this man. I want him to get out of my house. So I was kind of nervous to tell him to get out of my house. I don't know why I was nervous. Usually I wasn't. I'm never nervous to kick somebody out. But I didn't want, I was kind of nervous to kick him out of my house. I didn't even want him to go there with him. I didn't want to, I wasn't there physically. Like, I just wasn't there sexually, you know what I mean? So he kept asking, you know, like, fine, let me just eat your pussy. Let me eat your pussy. Let me eat your pussy. So I let him eat my pussy or whatever. He made me come. Great. It was great, you know. And then I heard as he was eating the pussy, you know how men try to undo their pants. And I was like, at this time, I was like, no, you can keep your pants on. I didn't ask for sex. He's like, well, baby, it's been so long since I had sex. Let me just stick it in. I'm like, no, I'm okay. And he's like, come on, baby, you're supposed to be my girlfriend. Let me just stick it in. I'm like, I don't even know you like that. Like, we literally met online on a dating site. And then this was my real first time, like, really being with him like that. Like, for a long period of time in close quarters, you know, not on a date or anything like that. In close quarters, he's hanging out in my house. And that's when I had to stop doing, like, inviting people, men over to my house, because once they come to your house, they automatically think they're about to have sex with you. Like, we're in a house, I'm going to try to get some sex. Like, why did I do that? Like anyway. So all I'm thinking, I'm like, no, I'm like, we don't even have condoms. I don't even have condoms. He's like, well, I'll go get some from the store. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, whatever. So he goes to the store, he go get some. And I'm like, oh, how am I going to, should I just lock my door and just leave him out, just to leave him out or whatever? Somehow, I think I didn't lock it because he ended up back in my house. So I must was distracted or something. I didn't lock my front door and he walked right back in. As soon as he came back from the gas station, he grabbed some Trojans and came right back in the house. Then he came back in the house, like, I got my condoms. I was up, putting back up my Christmas tree and stuff. And he was like, I got my condoms. I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, well, come back. Come on, let's go finish what we were doing. I was so irritated at this point because I'm like, this is literally like a selfish thing. Like, this is about him, pretty much. Like, he not getting the clues that I'm not all over him. I'm not like, oh, baby, come fuck me. I'm not doing any of that. I'm like rolling my eyes like, oh my goodness, whatever. Just come on. Just here. I'm going to just bend over and let you do whatever it is you got to do. Like, and I guess somebody as horny as he is, like, he ain't had pussy in a long time. He obviously didn't give a fuck and was like, I don't give a fuck if she don't even like it or not. I'm finna bust his nut. But I'm sitting here like, I just feel like, like, I don't like you. Like, I don't want to have sex with you like that. I wasn't there in the first place. I'm only doing this pretty much now to get you the fuck out of my house. So I literally just threw you some free pussy just so you can get the fuck out of my house. And that's exactly what the fuck it was. Free pussy. So it lasted, I mean, I don't even remember it. I don't even really remember the sex, so I couldn't even tell you if it was, like, great. And I'm sure it wasn't probably that great, because if it was, I probably would have still been with him. But it probably was okay. I just threw him a bone so he can just get up out of my house, you know. And then we finished. He was, you know, I think he ate my pussy, my cat again. I don't want to get demonetized or whatever on YouTube. But he ate my cat again. And then made me come again. And I was, I was thankful for that. And then I was just like, okay, you know, when you leave it, like, I want to finish what this is what I'm doing, because I actually was dating, kind of seeing someone else too. So literally, as soon as he left, I ended up getting on the phone with somebody else. So I wasn't interested in him. I just wanted him out of my house, and looked at the only way that I was gonna get him out of my house is by sleeping with him. So the FYI, ladies, don't let any man come over your house that you're really not into. Number one. Number two, meet them out somewhere, dates, whatever. If they come over to your house, have somebody at your house with you until you feel comfortable. And number three, men, stop this shit. coercing women or intimidating women or making us feel guilty if we haven't gave you something or give you the box when you guys want the box, and then y'all kind of pressure us into giving you the box. I'm like, even though we don't have no interest in you at all, we're feeling in an uncomfortable position, and we're giving you something that we don't even want to give you, and we don't even enjoy it at the end. Sometimes we can feel like, I don't know, the worst case scenario that we didn't just got raped or something. Something has been precious to us that we had to give away or gave away involuntarily because a man just don't get it. Like, we don't want you, we don't like you, leave us alone. So men, stop doing that shit. If someone is not giving you the clues that they want to sleep with you, don't push the issue. Let it go. Go about your business. Go about your business. Find somebody else who wants to have sex with you. If the person isn't flirting with you, if she's not taking her clothes off, if she's not giving you the googly eyes and the clues that she wants to, touching you, kissing you, anything like that, don't make her feel uncomfortable enough that she has to do something that she don't want to do. Get the clues, man. Y'all are old enough to know by now. This is the Me Too world. Stop doing that. Y'all are men, y'all can overpower us at any time. Stop doing that, man. Stop doing that. But at the end, when he left, I made up in my mind at that very moment that I would never talk to him again. Like, I would never talk to him again. It is over, and I really didn't. After that, he called me a few more times after that, but there was really nothing to say because my mind was already made up that I didn't really want to deal with him anymore, you know. And I never spoke to him again or seen him again after that. And I moved on. I literally moved on just like that because I don't like being pressured for my cat. I don't like being pressured for my box or pushed to do something I don't want to do. Just because you're horny had nothing to do with me. But that's in. If anybody can relate, I want to hear your stories too. I want to hear your situations. Put it down in the comment. If you have any questions for me about the situation, also put that down in the comment. And FYI, this was the website of POF. I don't recommend using POF. I'm gonna do another video on my dating history on POF because I have been on. I have used that website for a few times, and I will go over it in another video of the people that I've met. Well, not everybody I've met because I met a ton of people off of that, but I'll go over what happened on some of the dates that I've been on POF in another video. Anyway, I'm ending this right here. It's at 11 minutes. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. This is the first story time that I've done in a while. I'll have another one coming up. Well, I'm doing 4 this month, of course. So watch out for my story times for the month of July. All right, like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video.